everyone, so today I thought it would be fun if I did a book haul because I got a lot of books for like Christmas and like I went shopping, so I just thought it would be fun to compile all of those books and just give you a big book haul. Now if you can see a reflection in my glasses, very sorry about that. I literally cannot see without them. They're gonna have to stay on. They are gonna have to stay on. Also, the lighting is very harsh and I look kind of weird, but we're just gonna ignore everything and we're just gonna conquer. Okay, oh, definitely not the move. We're just gonna prevail and it's just gonna be fine. Okay, everyone, just like chill out. So we're gonna start off with books I've already read first because I did get most of these during Christmas, and Christmas was a long time ago. It really was. So I have books that I've already read, so let's just start with them. Let's start off with the first one. This one I finished today, literally maybe 2 seconds ago. I got Bad Reputation by Kristen Becker Ritchie. This is kind of an addition to the Addicted/Calloway Sister series. It deals with two characters that show up much later in the Addicted/Calloway Sister series, Willow and Garrison, and it just follows their relationship and their romance and their like happily ever after. And it was so nice to read about the characters from the Addicted/Calloway Sister series. I miss them and they feel like real people to me, which is kind of crazy because it's kind of sounds psychotic, but like you guys will understand what I'm talking about. I have never read a book series or books that I just feel so connected to and I feel like they're real people and I'm like, what are they doing with their life now? Nothing. They're ink on paper. But I love it so much and I love this book. Willow I relate to on such a deep level. Like me and her, we're like this. We're like this. Like and also please, like I am begging on my hands and knees for Garrison, please, just respectfully, please. Anyways, I loved this book, already read it, but this is one of the books that I got. The next books I'm going to show you are all a part of a series. It is the Eden series by Devin Perry. I'm going to go individually throughout the books, kind of give you the trope and what it's about. I already have read all 3 of these, so I do know what goes on in them, but I'm obviously not going to give you a spoiler version. I'm just going to tell you like the tropes. Okay, so the first book that you read in the Eden series is Indigo Ridge by Devin Perry. It deals with Winslow and Griffin. Winslow is the new chief of police in town, but she's very familiar with Quincy, Montana. She kind of grew up there. She has family there. Griffin is like this wealthy dude that his family kind of owns the town basically, and he's very wealthy. He works like on a farm on his like family property, and there's kind of a mystery aspect, and there's something that goes on with his property, and she like, that's how they get to know each other. Basically it's kind of like a mystery with romance, so like the subplot of mystery was so good in this book. Like honestly, let's just take a moment for that because it was so good, and that's why I really love this book. And the romance is obviously so iconic. Next in the Eden series, you read Juniper Hill. This deals with Memphis and Knox. Memphis is a single mother and she drives to Quincy, Montana and for a job with the Eden family, and basically she moves in to Knox's, Knox is a part of the Eden's family. This entire series is going to follow the Eden's children, so there's 6 of them, lot, and each book follows them in their relationship. So this one deals with Knox. He is part of the Eden's family. He's a chef and owns a restaurant, and he has a garage / apartment that he rents out to Memphis, and they have a relationship. And I really love this book. This one was definitely my favorite of the 3 that I read. So yeah, I love Knox. Please, Knox, also give me a chance. And the third one you read in the Eden series is Garnet Flats. This book deals with Talia and her ex-boyfriend Foster. Basically, it's like kind of second chance. Foster, not his name. Foster comes into town, and basically it's just second chance, them reconciling what went on. And he is a fighter. Foster is a fighter, and Talia is a doctor. So, basically. All 3 of these, if you like small town romance, I highly recommend these. Small town romance is definitely my favorite trope of a book, and I highly recommend these. They are amazing, and the atmosphere, like the characters and the atmosphere is so amazing. So I really recommend you read these. This book I've already read. It's the last one that I read of the book haul. It is Darling Venom by Parker S. Huntington. This book is really, okay, I'm gonna just have a little sit down with this book. I see people on TikTok recommending this book with the limited sex scenes that are in this book, and I just don't really agree with that at all. I think you should go into this book not expecting sex. Like, you really shouldn't. It's few and far between. This book is so amazing. It deals with Kellen, I think is how you pronounce his name, Charlotte and Tate, and it deals with a lot of grief, love, loss, deals with guilt that comes with grief and love, and it just is really a deep story. I really, when I read books, I mainly give books higher ratings if their characters have deep backgrounds or go through a lot of deep emotional stuff. I just love seeing characters have deep emotional backgrounds and seeing such complex characters in books, and this book definitely has it. It's a very sad story, but I really recommend it. If you're looking for an emotional read, I very much recommend this. If you even read the back, you'll know the premise. I can read the front. It says, "My first love ended in tragedy. My second began with his brother." You can basically kind of piece together what that means. But yeah, it was a really beautiful story, and I highly recommend it. This is like one of my first, it's my first 5-star read of 2023. Like, it was that good. Like, it was a 5-star. Loved it. Now we can move on to books I basically know nothing about, so that's fun. Also, I'm looking at myself a lot, but like, just please like ignore it, like, respectfully. The next book that I have is the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. I have the series in entirety. I got this all for Christmas. And I'm gonna run you through the books. The first one is Throttled by Lauren Asher. This one deals with Maya and Noah. And I know it's about like Formula 1 racing. I don't even know what that is. I think it's racing, right? Like, it's like cars. I don't know. It's kind of like a sports romance, I guess. I don't really know what it's about, but in Lauren Asher we trust, right, guys? So this is the first one you read. I'm guessing the girl has something to do with photography, because I know all the guys race, right? Yeah, okay. The next one you read is Collided. This one has Sophie and Liam in it. I'm guessing it has something to do with art. I'm guessing she does art. I don't really know, but there's that one. Next one is Wrecked. It has Elena and Jax in it. That's all I have to say about that. And then I have Redeemed, which has Chloe and Santiago. And there's that. This series has just, I've seen such good things about this series, and I've seen people say that some of their favorite book couples, book boyfriends come from this series, so I am excited to read it. Wow, I can like hold all of these books with one hand. Anyways, but yeah, I have the Dirty Air series. These next books I got at a Barnes & Noble trip with my gift cards. Basically all this was paid for gift cards or what I got for Christmas, so basically I didn't spend my own money. Well, I did spend $27 of my own money, but we're gonna ignore that. Next book is, guys, say it with me, my favorite trope, Small Town Romance. Woo! It is Things You Never Got Over by Lucy Squire. I'm very late to this book. I know a lot of people have read it and say they love it, but I really don't know anything about this. I know it has a guy named Knox in it, which apparently small town romance authors love the name Knox. I don't know. Knox and Naomi, and I know she has like a twin. I know it's small town, and that's basically all I know. It's kind of a thick contemporary romance book, but not really complaining. I've read many thick books. We'll see my opinions. I know there's a second one coming out this year, April? I don't know. February? I actually don't know the date. But I know a second one's coming out, so if I enjoy it, it'll be really exciting for the release of the second one. Next, I have a book I saw Destiny Sidwell reading, I'm pretty sure. And I don't remember if she liked it or not, but I got it anyways because it sounds really interesting to me. It is The Godparent Trap by Rachel Von Dyken, I think is how you say her name. This is basically I think kind of not enemies to lovers, but like they don't like each other and they have to raise a kid together because something happened to the mom or something. I don't know, but I thought that like I thought the premise of the book was really interesting. Like they have to raise a kid together and they kind of don't like each other, so I kind of like that. And that's basically why I got it. It doesn't take much convincing for me to buy a book. Let's just be honest here. Also, if you're looking at these books, I don't read these books, okay? I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't read these books anymore. These are books from like when I was in 6th grade, and that was like 7 years ago, or like 6 years ago. I don't do math. But I don't read these anymore, so don't judge me. Like, those are books I've read recently, okay? So stop. Don't judge me. Okay? Sick. I now have a book that I saw Steph Bohr reading and said she liked, and I see everyone say it's one of their favorite books of 2022, so I'm very easily influenced, and I got it. It is Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. I know it takes place in New York City, NYU, and I know it's second chance romance, so it's kind of like they were once dating, they're not anymore, we go through that, and we see them date again? I don't know. But that's basically it. And I see people say it made them cry and they loved it so much, so I'm like, hello, bought. Okay, we have another book with the trope of someone say it, small town romance. Yes, it is another Steph Bohr recommendation, guys. It is A Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. This book is a small town romance, as I said many a times. Deals with Calla, not Ren, that's her father, Jonah, and I don't know anything about it, but I know it's small town and I love small town. And also the review on the back is what made me buy it. Also, it says a master of steamy romance. You say steamy romance, I say put it in my basket. And that's all I have to say. We're gonna move on to books that my best friend bought me. She only bought me one, I don't know why I said plural, but we're gonna move on to the book my best friend bought me for Christmas. We all know, you probably don't, but I love Archer's Voice. It's my favorite book ever. It is amazing. I'm not gonna make this into a whole I love Archer's Voice video, but I do love Archer's Voice. Like, you all should know that. That's one of my favorite books ever. It's my favorite book ever. And I've read Most About You by Mia Sheridan, so my best friend got me More Than Words by Mia Sheridan. And I don't know anything about it. Jessica and Callan are the people in this book. And that's about it. I don't really know anything. Inner Demons, great. Just gonna drink away. Okay, I don't know. It's Mia Sheridan, so bought. Well, I didn't buy it. Got. We only have 3 left. Guys. We're gonna say it again with me, guys. Small town romance. It's coming. Yep, there's another one. This is one book I've been looking forward to for a long time. My cousin got me this for Christmas. It is All Roads Lead Here by me. I was about to say Mia Sheridan. Okay. It's All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. This is a slow burn, obviously. If you know Mariana Zapata, you know she's a slow burn queen. Like, that's basically all she does. And I've read From Luke Off With Love, which is like, people say if you're gonna start reading Mariana Zapata, you start with oh my god, hello please. If you start reading Mariana Zapata, they recommend you read From Luke Off With Love, because they do in fact talk to each other frequently in that book, which I know doesn't happen sometimes in Mariana Zapata books. But this one is small town romance, and I've been wanting to read it for so long. I see it's her landlord, but that's basically it. Her name's Aurora. I love that name. It's just a slow burn, small town. I don't know if he's a single dad. I thought I heard someone say he's a single dad, but maybe he isn't. I don't know, but I'm excited to read it nonetheless. Next, we're gonna move on to 2 books I got today, which I'm so excited about. These books I've seen all over TikTok, BookTube. Like, I've seen everyone talk about these books, and I'm excited to read them, even though it's going to take me years to read them, which that might give you a little hint. Binding 13 and Keeping 13. Now, when I tell you these books are big, they're big. I'm gonna compare word fonts to my Bad Reputation. I just finished Bad Reputation. It took me about 4 days to read Bad Reputation. It's a 700-page book, okay? But the thing is, let me get a page I haven't annotated. These are the words, okay? You see that? I don't know if you can see it, actually. Don't read it if you don't want to read it, but look at that. And let's just take a gander. This is the second one. I don't want the second one. Take a gander at the word font for this. And these are like 600-page books. Yeah. Okay. But I got them because I saw a lot of people recommending them and they said they were really, really good. And I wanted to read them because people said that it gave them the same feeling as Addicted to Calloway. And I love the Addicted series so much with my whole heart. And I love the found family in that. I love the dynamic of family in that. And it makes them feel like such real people. And people said that it gives them the same feeling as these books. So I bought them. And yeah. That's basically it. Please look at this stack's so big I can like lean on it. That is the I love that the stack's that tall. That's the end of my book haul. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below if you also got some of these books recently, or if you've read them and you like them, or if you're also excited to read some of these. Let me know. And if you want to see more of my face, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.